Welcome, everyone. Today we're diving into an exploration about the power of playtime with Dad. That special time that not only creates memories,
Yeah.
but also truly lights up a child's brain development.
Absolutely. It's fascinating how active engagement during play can open up a child's world, right?
Exactly. Studies, like the one from the University of Leeds, show that purposeful play, like reading together, doing craft projects, or even playing those little logic games, can pave the way for a child's academic and social
Yep.
success. I mean, can you imagine that just 10 to 15 minutes a day can make such a difference?
It's like investing in a child's future with a supercharged play session, right?
Absolutely. It's like creating little mini brain gyms. Dads get to be the catalyst for cognitive, emotional, and social growth. And the research underscores that these benefits extend well into school age, up to 7 years old.
That's impressive. So, we're not just talking about a fun afternoon, but a real, measurable impact on things like school readiness and social skills?
Yes, indeed. Think of it this way. When a dad is actively involved in play, it sends this message that the child is a priority, and that consistent, intentional involvement lays a foundation for a child's confidence.
Right.
Dr. Gottman pointed out how these interactions are a golden opportunity, almost like secret educational tools wrapped in play.
I like that analogy, almost like unwrapping a present where each game or craft builds a new skill. But hey, don't you think that moms traditionally have a similar, albeit different, impact on their kids?
That's a good point. It's interesting. Mothers provide profound emotional support, while dads often introduce physical and problem-solving play that cultivates different cognitive skills. Essentially,
Mhm.
it's the complementary dance between maternal and paternal roles that gives kids a well-rounded development.
So are we saying that it's not necessarily about one parenting style being superior, but each offering unique benefits?
Exactly. It's like having two different lenses to view the world. Each adds its own perspective. And in this study, what's remarkable is the focus on the father's role, which has been somewhat in the background until now. The
Yep.
research makes the case that dad's focused play can really boost areas like cognitive reasoning and even social benchmarks like getting along in school.
Now, that sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? You know, it seems like these short bursts of playtime are doing wonders.
It does sound, well, almost magical, but there's tangible science behind it. Researchers tracked nearly 5,000 families over 7 years, and they observed that early, consistent play with dad consistently correlates with better academic performance and social skills.
Very interesting.
The numbers don't lie.
7 years is a long span. So, early engagement not only kickstarts development, but continues to be reinforced as the child grows. Correct?
Right. Think of it like planting seeds. If you nurture a seed every day, you get a stronger, sturdier tree later on. A few minutes of focused play each day can, over time, bloom into improved learning capacity and better social behavior.
Yeah, that's a solid metaphor. And what's intriguing is that the study didn't just look at free play, right? It emphasized engaged or purposeful play.
Spot on. Free play has its own value. But when dads dive into purposeful activities like reading or doing crafts, that active play sparks interactions that directly enhance learning.
Right, exactly.
It seems that it's all about intent and involvement.
Now, here's something I'm curious about. Do you think the recommendation of just 10-15 minutes a day is realistic for busy dads?
That's a great challenge. I mean, with the juggling of work and other responsibilities, finding even a few minutes can seem daunting. But the research really suggests that these little moments matter, and even a short, focused play session can yield big dividends. It's
I see what
quality,
you're saying.
not quantity.
I get that. But I wonder if the study considers the potential pressures on families. Like, what if the dad isn't naturally inclined to structured play?
That's a valid critique. It may require some adjustments in routines, and perhaps guidance on how to integrate play more naturally. Interestingly, the Gottman Institute offers resources and workshops aimed at empowering dads with just that. Practical ideas that don't feel forced, but rather become a natural part of daily
Right.
life.
So, it's a blend of research and practical application. And what about the products they've developed? I mean, there are even training programs and guides, like Gottman parenting products.
Yep, those are designed to extend these findings into everyday parenting. They offer actionable steps and, science-backed solutions to help parents foster an environment where playtime becomes an opportunity for growth.
Interesting.
You could say they bridge the gap between theory and practice.
And, do these programs also address the timing and consistency aspects?
Yes, they do. They stress that consistency is key. Just a little bit each day, 10-15 minutes, can accumulate into significant developmental gains. It's like, building a habit that whispers to the child, "You matter." And that psychological
Exactly.
reinforcement is priceless.
I love that. You matter. It's so simple yet powerful. I wonder if there are any critiques on whether these tailored interactions might push children to, depend too much on structured play instead of exploring on their own.
That's a fair challenge. I've thought about that too. While it's true that structured play has clear benefits, it shouldn't completely replace free, unstructured exploration. It's all about balance. The idea here is to capitalize on short bursts of high-quality interaction while still leaving plenty of space for kids to explore their own imaginations independently.
Right. Balance is key. And this balance seems to be the crux of the research, providing painted boundaries that enhance learning without stifling creativity.
Precisely. And let's not forget that these interactions also reinforce the father-child bond, which can have positive emotional outcomes. It's a bit like training for both the mind and the heart simultaneously.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, aside from cognitive benefits, how does this playtime impact social skills?
Great question. Engage play with dad often involves problem-solving, sharing, and negotiating, which are all vital social skills. When dads model these interactions, kids learn how to interact with others more effectively later on in school and with peers.
Right.
So, it sort of sets a foundation for a child's social framework.
And even beyond academics, this early play builds resilience and confidence too, right?
Yes, indeed. It builds a child's self-esteem because regular focused attention tells the child they're important, that their opinions matter, and, that they can negotiate the world around them.
Exactly.
It really nurtures a child's inner strength in subtle, consistent ways.
I love how the research supports everyday actions. It's fascinating that such small intervals of play can have lasting implications over a child's lifetime.
Totally. It's a reminder that while parenting can be overwhelming, sometimes the simplest interactions, playing, reading, and even a little problem-solving game, can create significant long-term benefits.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we reflect on this, it also emphasizes how vital it is for both parents to recognize and support each other's contributions, right?
Yes, exactly. Mothers and fathers each bring their own strengths to the table. Encouraging dad's playtime not only strengthens the child's development, but can also complement the nurturing approach traditionally associated with mum's role.
That's a good point. To wrap up, it sounds like fostering regular, engaged playtime with dad isn't just about fun. It's a critical building block for a child's future success in both school and life. Would you agree?
Absolutely. There's a profound synergy here. By dedicating even a small portion of the day to intentional play, dads, and by extension both parents, set up their children with the tools they need for cognitive, emotional, and social prosperity. It's like, investing in a bright future with every laugh and game.
Right. Well, thanks for breaking that down so clearly. It's definitely food for thought for every parent out there.
Indeed it is. And remember, it's those little moments that steadily build a foundation for lifelong growth.
Agreed. That's all for today. Keep playing, keep bonding, and let's celebrate the magic of those cherished playtimes.